Do you need something funny to watch on Netflix? Well, honey, I got it for you. All right. Last week, I checked out, I think her name is Kristen Bell. Kristen Bell is starring in a new series on Netflix called Nobody Wants This. Let me tell y'all something. First of all, when I was like, Kristen Bell, I'm definitely gonna watch it. She's funny. Because I watched her in, if you saw Forgetting Sarah Marshall, hilarious movie. She played in that. If you watched The Good Place that came on TV with Ted Danson and a host of other people, I watched her in that. So, needless to say, she got her acting creds, okay? So, the premise of the story is Kristen Bell, she's just a girl. She's just a girl minding her business, doing her thing. She ends up meeting this rabbi, and they have a connection because the rabbi is hilarious, okay? And so, this is what's weird though. She says to the rabbi, "Can you have sex?" He's like, "Yeah." This is what's wild. The rabbi can date her and he can have sex with her. But if she's not a Jew, he can't marry her. What in the non-Christianity is this? I was just like, that's weird. Because if you can't marry a non-Jew, my brain says you shouldn't have sex with one either. Because you already looking for an issue. So the rabbi, what's his name? His name is something Brody. I was supposed to Google him before I got on here and I forgot. Sorry about that. Cause I want to give y'all all the information. Okay. So my bad on that. Because I was telling my coworker about it and she was like, that came up in my thing. I said, look, it's funny. Check it out. And she was like, yeah, and Brody, I think his name Adam Brody, don't quote me. She was like, yeah, Adam Brody, she's familiar with his work. I am not. I don't know who this guy is, but he's hilarious in this show. So what happens is he's dating a Jew when the show opens up. He's dating a Jew and he buys a engagement ring. The girl finds the ring and puts it on her finger. He is pissed. He said, "Why are you wearing this weight? What are you doing with this ring?" She was like, "Oh, I was going through whatever. I found it." I'm like, "Hey, if you were going to propose, we don't have to go through you asking me. The answer is yes." But he was pissed. He was like, no, that's not how this works. He broke up with her. I know what he mean though. She ain't even give him a chance to do his thing. Like women, you gotta give men the chance to do their thing. You came across the ring, just mind your business and wait. Now look at you. You dumped. He dumps her. He's at a dinner party, meets Kristen Bell. They chit chat. They have a vibe. You can see it from their first inception. And then they start dating. Wild ride. Okay. It's so much funniness going on. Like, y'all, I laughed so hard watching this series. When I first turned it on, it's only 10 episodes. I have no idea if we're going to get a season two because I see where they can go with the story, but I don't know if they're going to go there with the story. And so I don't know if we're going to get a season two or not. And it's because of how season one ended. Like the story could be further developed, but then past that, I don't see this series having like a lot of seasons. I just don't. But we'll see what Netflix does and what happens, right? So funny things that happen is like since he's a Jew, y'all know, and he's a rabbi and he's single. After he performs some Friday night sermons, all the people are coming up to him with their Jewish daughters. He's like, oh gosh, but he's like very polite about it. But please, he is not interested, right? But that's how it is in the Jewish community. It's like, oh, there go a good Jewish boy right there. Here's my daughter Sophia. Y'all should hook up, child. What? Okay, so funniness ensues. Kristen Bell has a sister, equally funny. The rabbi has a brother. He literally has no backbone. His wife tells him what to do, but him and Kristen Bell's sister end up becoming like friends and calling each other the loser siblings. He's like, yes, because we're the loser siblings. It is so funny. Like, I'm dying. Um, so yeah, so then the mother is like very not interested in Kristen Bell at all. This is towards the end of the series. Maybe this is like episode 9. This is episode 9 actually. Episode 9, she goes to his mom's house to meet the parents. They have like a brunch. She takes this charcuterie board. It was beautiful, but they don't eat pork. So the mom was like, no, telling the whoever, maybe they have a housekeeper because it looks like they're well off. They have a nice house. Tells the housekeeper, here, throw this away, right? Throw the charcuterie board away because it has pork. And Kristen Bell was like, well, can we eat around it? The mom was like, no, the pork has tainted the whole thing. I was like, oh gosh. So anyway, something happens at the dinner table. Oh, she's like drilling Kristen Bell about something. The rabbi says, Mom, enough. The mother gets up, walks in the kitchen. The rabbi's brother has a wife. I forget her name, but she is a hard cookie to crack because she was friends with the rabbi's ex. Her and the rabbi ex are friends. And so she is just not interested in Kristen Bell. However, Kristen Bell makes her look like a saint. She was like, I love you being around. You make me look like the good daughter-in-law. And that thing was hilarious. And she was like, you can come to our daughter's bat mitzvah. Because at first they won't let her. Because she was like, you can come because you make me look good. That thing was hilarious. So then Kristen Bell gets up, goes into the kitchen to talk to the rabbi's mother. And wouldn't you know it, the rabbi's mother is in there eating the prosciutto. Because that's what it was. That's the pork. Eating the prosciutto off the charcuterie board that they threw in the trash. And Kristen Bell looked at her. And it was like, yeah, I got you. I got you. The mother was nice to her the entire brunch, even laughed. That mother never laughed. And she even shared a story with them. Shared like this story of something that happened in her youth. Shared it with them, the brothers and the daughter-in-law and Kristen Bell. But when Kristen Bell went to leave, the mother said, I didn't like you. She said, I didn't think I would like you as much as I did. But then she whispered in her ear, but you will never have my son. Oh my gosh. Poor Kristen Bell. She was just like, what is the point? None of these people like me. What's the show called? Nobody wants this, okay? So she doesn't even tell on the mother-in-law. She doesn't tell, well, this is not her mother-in-law. She doesn't tell on the rabbi's mother that the rabbi's mom ate that prosciutto. She doesn't. She says she ate it. Hilarious. So anyway, the ending episode, episode 10, she wasn't going to go to the bat mitzvah of the rabbi's brother's daughter, the rabbi's niece. She wasn't going to go because she was like, nobody likes me. Why am I going? Her sister was like, if nobody likes you, that's exactly why we should go. Man, they went. It was so funny. All the Jewish ladies was looking at them like, we hate these girls, because they called them something. It's some name they get when they're not Jewish. And at the end, because the rabbi is about to get like his own temple, I guess. Like the rabbi of the temple they go to is retiring and he's up for the gig. And so Kristen Bell realizes like this is something he's always wanted. She talks about converting. He asked her, would you convert? She says yes. She thinks about it, tells him yes. But she was only going to convert for him. She's not really interested in being a Jew, but she ain't had no religion anyway, right? Well, when it all boils down to it, she's like, look, you have always wanted to be a rabbi. I just was going to be a Jew for you. It's not something I really want. And you can't have both. You can't be a rabbi and be with me. She was like, so this is me loving you, letting you go. Don't come after me. So she left the bat mitzvah, went, caught the shuttle to her car. And of course, when they got to her car, he was there. And he kissed her. And she was like, well, what does this mean? He was like, I don't know. So see, they set us up for season 2 of some debauchery, because also the wife saw how the sister and her husband was texting each other. Nothing sex, just friends texting each other. And she was just like, these two blondes gotta go. These sisters gotta go. So they definitely set us up for season 2, but where are we going? Where are we going with this story? They have to I don't know. I don't know where we can go. I mean, I definitely see how there could be some development for season 2. Like the rabbi says, I'm forget being a rabbi. No, no, thank you. I choose love, not Jewish customs. I don't know, right? But it always puts me in the mind of Sex in the City, honey. When Charlotte turned into a Jew so she could be with Harry. Okay, it's been done. Well, all right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to check it out. Check out Nobody Wants This on Netflix if you want to get your laugh on. And let me know if you checked it out, if you thought it was funny, what your thoughts are, okay? Well, all right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, let's be social on social media, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. See you in my next one.